back to AJ Living Kitchen. So today I have decided I am going to try and attempt to make Keto Red Velvet Cupcakes. So it's slightly different to just the normal cupcakes, the chocolate protein muffin cupcakes that I made the last time, because this time I'm not actually putting protein powder in, and I'm very excited because I get to use colored dye as well. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use almond meal or almond flour, a sugar substitute, so any kind of sugar substitute, stevia, monk fruit, anything along those lines. Bicarb soda. Now this recipe does say baking soda, so I think bicarb is the Australian version of that. Eggs, we need some eggs. We are going to be using white vinegar as well, butter, cream cheese, sour cream. There's a lot of ingredients involved in this. Buttermilk and mascarpone cheese. Now all these ingredients that I have shown you isn't in for just to make the cupcakes. It's actually for the cupcakes and also for the cream cheese icing as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with 2 cups of almond flour. 1, 2. There's a little bit left behind, so we're just going to chuck that in, see how we go. I just forgot about one of the most important ingredients is cacao powder. So 2 tablespoons of cacao powder. 1/3 of a cup of sweetener and a bit, and just mix it together. So what you want to do is you actually want to melt 3 tablespoons of butter. Okay, so you want to put your wet ingredients together. You want to put in 1/2 cup of sour cream, first into the bowl. In 1/3 of a cup of buttermilk. And now I'm going to put the eggs in just a little bit. Sorry, I should say the butter. I'm putting the butter in. So what you want to do is you actually want to whisk this up a bit, and then when you add in your 3 eggs, you want to put that in one at a time, and as you're doing it one at a time, you just want to whisk it up. Make sure everything's light and fluffy. So you don't want to whisk for too long, because remember you're going to be putting it in with the dry ingredients as well and going to mix all that together. Last egg. So I lightly beat all 3, because now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to mix the dry and the wet ingredients together. Yes, please. I'm going to get Jason to come and help me to pour the mixture in because I made a mess. Ooh, let's not forget the most important part of a red velvet cupcake or cake is the food colouring. So 2 teaspoons of red food dye. Alright, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to put a splash of pink. That actually came out pretty good. So I'm going to get Jason to come over to have a bit of a taste test with me.
Here we go again.
You first.
Tastes like cake.
Good. As long as it tastes like cake, that's always a good sign.
Can I double dip?
Uh-huh. Yep, tastes like cake.
It's good.
All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to do something that is I think is quite strange. But I'm actually going to put vinegar and baking soda in, okay? So we're going to do 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of white vinegar. And then mix it all around, it'll start to bubble, and then you put that in your mixture and you fold that through. just going to fold that through. Okay, so for the cream cheese icing now, and what you're going to need is 4 tablespoons of butter. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of mascarpone cheese, 8 ounces of cream cheese, 1/4 cup of sugar substitute again, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Alright, so I'm going to try and attempt to beat this without making a mess. However, I have a feeling that it's going to be very, very messy. So far, so good. Okay, well, I think it needs to be beaten a little bit more. I'm a bit scared to actually do that right now. So I'm going to call Jason over to taste test the cream cheese to see if we need to add any more into that.
Okay. Mmm. Beautiful.
Oh!
Catch you guys later.
That actually, after all the mess that I created, it actually turned out quite well. I'm extremely happy. Which color would you like?
Green.
I have been thinking that I want to try something different. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of the mixture. I want to see what will happen if I put a dollop of the cream cheese in the center of the cupcake. And then when you bake it, the idea is that it'll just bake into this awesome, yummy cupcake with a gooey cream cheese center. So about a teaspoon. Okay, so I've done 6 cupcakes to try and test my theory. Some cupcakes have a bit more mixture or cream cheese than others. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill it up. Make sure you cover the cream cheese while you're at it. And then I'm just going to fill the rest up with the batter. I might do a surprise for Jason.
Is that chocolate I see?
Yes, it is chocolate. All right, so I think I'm going to put chocolate just on 6 of them. Would you like a piece of chocolate, Jason?
Thank you.
And all I'm going to do is just sprinkle chocolate on top for Jason. But don't worry, he'll also want cream cheese on top of it too.
Yes, please.
He cracks me up. So then I've already preheated the oven to about 180 degrees Celsius, which I think is roughly around about 350 Fahrenheit. Don't quote me on it, but roughly. See you when they're ready. Okay, so it has been some time, 25 minutes in the oven, and then I let them to cool, and they have turned out quite well, I reckon. Got the chocolate one here, and then I've got the cream cheese one here. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm also going to attempt to try and ice it. I've just bought these piping bags. I've never done this before, but it looks really cool. It looks really exciting, so can't wait to give it a go. Okay, Jason thinks I should practice first. It's probably not such a bad idea.
Beautiful. Easy. Yep, you got it.
And
Nice.
voila.
Beautiful.
Not bad for my first attempt at icing the cupcake. It's my happy dance. Okay, so 2 cupcakes have been iced. They look like a beginner cupcake, which is perfect because that's what I am. And we're gonna do a taste test. So I'm gonna cut into them. I've got 1 chocolate one, I've got 1 cream and cheese one, and we're just gonna see how it looks, what happened, kind of thing. So which one is this? Oh, this is just the normal one. Okay. Would have to be the cream cheese one. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So with the cream cheese filling, it did bake around the actual cream cheese, but I'm actually very surprised that there's only a little bit of cream cheese left in the filling. I was hoping that it would like ooze out and just be delicious, but it didn't, and that's okay. So I'm gonna get Jason to come over and we're gonna taste test it and see what it is or how it is. Okay, so the cream cheese filling one is not actually stable when you try to peel off the cupcake paper. From the last cupcakes I made, which were the chopped protein ones, they were a lot denser. These ones look very moist actually. They look a lot lighter than the ones that I made previously, so hopefully they actually are. These are really yum.
Light, fluffy. Got a nice texture about them. You've done well.
These are really
Cream cheese
good.
is really nice. Well done. For your first go, it's amazing.
These are really good. It's really, for my first go, really simple to make. I reckon the reason why it's lighter and fluffy is because of the vinegar and baking soda. I reckon that's the reason. Because in the other cupcakes that I made, I didn't have the vinegar or baking soda in it, so it was very dense. Thank you very much for watching. I had so much fun actually making these red velvet cupcakes. I didn't expect it to turn out this good. If you're new and you're scared that you don't know if you can do it, I'm new. This is the first time I've made them and they actually came out really, really well. I'm actually really surprised. So give it a go, jump in, try the recipe, let us know if you tried it, and I will catch you in the next one. Oh, don't forget to subscribe and hit on the notification bell either. So now I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.